Hi YouTubers, it's George in the kitchen, and I'm going to talk about my Malin Shite radio. Somebody asked me what model number it is, and to be honest I can't tell them, and the reason for that is when I first purchased this radio, which is probably a couple of years ago now, it didn't have a model number or a series or a type. It was just called a Malin DSP SDR radio, and it's an early version. I've not updated the firmware, and it's just got basically two knobs that side with phone and USB charging, a charge light there. That side has got power, another extra power switch I've added, and the antenna, speakers in the back. And then all I've done, I've made a stand for it which makes it look like it's a different model, and it's just a bent bit of plastic, hole cut for the speaker, and this just slots in here like this, and I'll just put it into the holder I made, and it just slides in like that, and that's it. I'll switch it on. There's no area connected. I'll switch it on again. It might say the software version though. Let's try that again. SW1.10A is the firmware version, I should say. Right, let's put that out of the way now. This main part of the video is to do with my power distribution box. Right, this is it. Two 12-volt feeds out, 10 amp each, and USBs in the centre, and it has a battery indicator as well. And that really is I can say about that. But someone was asking me about the battery. So what battery do I use? So let me just connect it to the battery. And here's the battery. Sorry, the light's not very good in here. That's the battery. It's an Ultramax, and this is the connector which goes in here. Can you see it? Right, let me put that in. I have to stop the camera to do that. Right, it's now connected to the battery, and I can swing it up or down. And what's the best one I have it is that way. Okay, so that's the battery, Ultramax. And then if I lift this cover here, you can see the lights on saying that the USBs are ready. And then if I press that, it gives the battery voltage, which is sitting at 13.4, and it even shows through when the waterproof covers on. Okay, now then, it's so simple really, and all I do is, depending on which radio I have, you know, I just plug the leads in using these 4mm plugs, or if I've got eyelets I can put them onto the terminals here. And you might say, well, what are you powering with it? Well, I'm powering, or will be powering, my G90 transceiver, or my 8-band battery powered transceivers, which have their own battery in, but this is like a backup for it. And I'm just going to get one of the transceivers now. So that's it at the moment. It just plugs in there, short length of cable, and this is my transceiver, my 8-band one. Okay, let's switch that off. Just unplug the lead, like that. Let's just move it out of the way. Okay, so that's that. And so there's the battery. It's lithium ion battery, I think they call them, and it's 1618 ampere hour battery, which should be perfectly adequate for my radio equipment. Now with the USBs, I can obviously charge my Nano VNA, which I use for measuring SWR. It will actually recharge by USB my automatic antenna tuner, and it will recharge my phone and everything else via here, by this USBs. If I want to do some other equipment on other voltages, I made this unit here a while ago now, and this is mainly for my workshop for test equipment and one thing or another. And if I plug that in there and in there, this will give me 5 volt, 9 volt, 12 volt and 15 volt for driving other equipment if I want to from this battery here. The battery I purchased mainly for portable operation when I'm out on top of a hill. It's about 2 kilograms in weight, the battery, so it's not too bad. And then of course my transceiver here, and then I've got aerial stuff as well. So I thought I'd just show you the Ultra Max battery, and that's what's going to power my radio equipment when I'm portable. In other words, when I'm out on hills and away from hookup and the motorhome and things like that. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like.